welterweight champion, Conor the Destroyer Ben.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, as a young man, this is the Mecca. This is the place you want to be. This is it.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. And he caught him with a left hook. Punch, counter punch. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Hook doesn't land. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. In that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt.
Focus back, get that jab back.
And there's the bell for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Robinson in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is a high-octane battle. Nobody home with that hook. Good counter punching. It's all offense. Did you see that? And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Yes, I like that round.
Here we go to the 4th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Insane action. There's a counter shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts. And you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Straight right just misses. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. The jab doesn't quite connect. Stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Big round now, relax. Relax now. I don't want you to low behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we go again.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Has to be careful. Whoa, wait a minute. And a big shot rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Will he go down? I thought we were going to see the finish there. Oh, my God, Johnny. Oh, what a shot. Ben in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Robinson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt.
Make focus. Get your mind on the job.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Will he go down? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Not caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady.
Whoa, Johnny. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Robinson in that last round. I promise you. And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A lot of effort being exerted here. The straight right just misses. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
The straight right just misses. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight would say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter shot. This round can go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of...
Good work, that's it. Now...
And there's the bell for round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Can't land that jab. A perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot. Oh, what a shot! Ben in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. And now, did you see that? And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Ben right now. Will he go down? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How...
Whoa, Johnny! Down goes Ben! And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
I need to see that again.
You saw it here live. We are live at Falcor Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. The Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. He is a southpaw. Antonio Tarver, multiple light heavyweight world champions, including the WBA, WBC, and IBF. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
It's hard. You've got to concentrate, preserve that energy, because when the heat's on you and you get hit, that's double heat.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Fantastic punch. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That punch lands. Nice hook there. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Tarver in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? On to the second round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Beautiful counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, he's had enough, and he is going to quit. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel.
Let's go. Made that boy quit.